Howdy, howdy. Sudella here, and welcome back to our Mortal Empire's legendary Dwarf campaign walkthrough. A relaxing campaign where we're taking over the entire map. We're going to find every special building experience, every new mechanic the Mortal Empire's campaign has to offer. We have some fun themed armies that are all different in some meaningful way. And again, for anyone who's new to the campaign, I take my campaigns incredibly slow. I go through every detail, and that's kind of my favorite part of the game. And for anyone who's looking for battles, this is not the episode for you. I've got some more campaign management things to do. I'm going to make 2 new armies, and that's going to take a little bit of time. I'm also going to go through my buildings and maybe stuff like that, but there's going to be no battles, so if campaign management stuff is not for you, you can just skip to the next episode, and hopefully we'll get some battles there. Now, the 2 armies that I want to make, I got a great suggestion in the comments for one, and another one I've been wanting to make for a long time. The first one is to make an all Gyrocopter Air Corps support army. So an army that's not meant to engage other armies, but meant to support as a second army on the field. And I think that's a fantastic idea, and it's going to be really fun. So I'm going to recruit everything out of Karazakrak, because I have the Karazakrak airfield here, so I get recruiting cost reductions and unit experience +5 for gyrocopters and gyrobombers, so I can get all rank 9. And the lord I want for this is, I want not a rune lord, but a regular lord. Weapon strength charge bonus. Construction cost, so we'll get Gorazan Ironbeard. He's aggressive, charge bonus +8, weapon strength +5. Doesn't really matter. What matters is this skill right here, Thwapa Thwapa. That is, at the top level, it gives +14 armor for gyrocopters and gyro bombers, and +12 missile damage. So we want to go and get that. I do want Route Marcher, but I'll see if I can get that first. We want Obstinacy, because gyrocopters get tired too. I don't need Axe Lord or Tactician. This is Axe Lords for infantry. We don't have any infantry, and this is for Quarrelers, Thunders, and Grudshores. We don't have any of those. So I will get Lord of the Deeps. Now, leadership for gyro bombers and gyrocopters is actually really important, but this will help if we have a sub-training in battle. We'll get +3 leadership, and we could get up to +12 if we really wanted to go that route. We'll get Rally. That +16 leadership will come in handy. I do want Thwapa Thwapa. So that's going to give me 3 points into there. That's going to give me +14 armor and +12% missile damage for all my gyrocopters and gyrobombers. And I do want Brass Lunged for my leadership aura size, and I'll get Stand Your Ground while I'm here. Now I have 3 points left. I'm going to get 1 into Route Marcher, and that's going to help me move along. And I don't really need anything else here. I'd like to get Brass Lunged eventually, and we could get the Lord of the Deeps. But I do need to make our Lord fairly tanky, because he's going to be the only one on the ground. So we'll go to full plate armor, Rune of Grimnir for missile resistance, and that's in case everyone's around him. I'm going to give him a missile resistance kit as well. The gyrocopters can shoot near him, and even if they hit him, he'll have missile resistance and full plate armor. So we'll go to his kit, and I'll try and get him the missile resistance stuff here. So Shield of Tolos, +5 melee defense, and +30% missile resistance. So we'll get that. I don't know if our blades will have any missile resistance to them. Brass Cleaver, those things don't matter. This is all about just him being survivable. Causing fear and terror and doing magic damage, sure. That might help, because the units that are going to be around him will be bombed and hit from all sides, so that fear and terror can be very valuable for him. Talisman, missile resistance, do we have? Physical resistance. Okay, so let's just do a ward save, 15%. Enchanted item. Now there should be a missile resistance here. Missile resistance, 10%, so we'll get that on the go. As far as his items, I would like to get him magic resistance, so this is just for him, and he doesn't need anything else. So we'll get him a Lichbone Pendant, and he doesn't really need anything for his army, and he's just going to be campaigning, so maybe we get him some things that are going to help us make some money in the meantime. Brewmaster while we're recruiting. Yeah, Brewmaster. We'll get a Daughter of Valaya and maybe a Dwarf Bride if we have some. Okay, Daughter of Valaya, Dwarf Bride. Okay, where's Daughter of Valaya? And Cooper Brewmaster, and there's one more that helps with gem mines. Okay, Scarecrow, Jewelsmith, there it is. So that's the kit we'll give him, and the traits, and now I thought about getting different kinds of gyrocopters, but it's going to be hard to control this army, so I thought I would just get gyro bombers. So the reason being is that they're only one unit, and they'll just be a little bit easier to control. So that's his army. 12 turns till they're done. It's a full support army. Again, this army's not going to fight on its own. It's just going to come as a secondary support army, and it will be, I guess we can change this to Gorazin. I'll have to think of a name for Air Force commander, something like that. Gorazin Ironbeard. I'll try and think of a name for him, but that's the army, and it's just a support army. Now, the other army I wanted to do, and I've wanted to do for a while, is a all-hero army. Now, the problem is, which I've just worked this out, I mean, I'm sure people know this, but I'm a dum-dum, so I don't know it, is that it looks like you can only ever have 10 heroes of any type. So I have 30 heroes, so I've been building buildings to make more heroes and not notice. Like I have 22 buildings that give me Thanes, and I can only get 10. So there's not much I can do about that, but I still do want to have a hero army as support. So I'm going to sacrifice some of my other heroes, and we'll go down here, and I'm just going to get rid of them and re-recruit. So let's go with sort by type, and you know, I'll lose some guys I really like, but we'll go to Birnoth. He's rank 9. I can recruit like rank 14 guys now, so I'm just going to get rid of his stuff. And we'll sit here and recruit heroes. So now Birnoth is going to be gone. And I mean, I'm gonna disband Stitches, who I really like, and Throthy, the once murdered, and stuff, just so I can make this army, because I think it's going to be fun as a support army. So we'll disband him, and we should be able to start recruiting a Thane here. I just want to verify this. Yep, we can. So I'll go through to all my heroes that are unattached right now, and I'm going to grab all of them. So Thrund, I may have to get rid of some other guys. All right, Stitches. So Stitches, I love Stitches. Everyone knows he's been murdered 6 times, and I'm gonna lose some of the stuff I have on them, like their students and stuff, but I'll put them back on once I re-recruit them in the place that I want them. And I'm gonna lose some of their traits, like professional interest and sea legs, and it might cost me a couple extra turns on my techs, but it is what it is. You know, I want to get this going, and if I don't get it going, by the time I get them all recruited, it's going to be too late. So, I might as well get Veracus Everbrave leveled up while I've got him here. Rune of Fury it is. Okay. Charge bonus, good. Okay. So we'll keep going through until I find all my characters. Thomas Bugman. Okay, Grimly. It is good. You can hit hit the benches and go have yourself a beer. He's got nothing. So we will disband. I'm just disbanding them all around the world so I can recruit them in one place and put them in one army. It'll actually make managing my heroes and armies at the end of the turn a bit easier. Maybe I should have stole technology before I disbanded him. Oh, he's got no kit, so I can just go ahead and disband him. Yeah, and I don't know, I might have to disband some of the heroes I have in my current armies, and maybe I'll take, if I do have to, I'll take Ungrams first, I suppose. Corzin Gunbad. And my total income is going to come down a little bit because I'm taking these guys that are boosting income and getting rid of them. So we will disband him. But ultimately, it'll allow me to make a.
What can I do?
It'll kind of allow me to make this army that I want to make, and like I want to have enough time for them to get into a few big battles. And if I don't do this now, I won't. I mean, I know there's still, you know, I'm probably not even half the map yet, but once you start snowballing at the end of the game, you snowball hard, and you know, I really do want to have a chance to fight with these guys. And again, this is just going to be really a support army. So they'll never really be fighting on their own. They're going to be always fighting with as in support. Svenner. Steel Tech. Oh, success. Might as well get that done before I disband everybody. And then I can see how much, like I don't have enough kits for everybody, so we'll sort of spread those out, and as we get new things, we'll put them onto our heroes. Okay, Thorgrim, Throthy, Grimly.
The forge fire's glowing.
Yeah, I know you got the forge fires glowing. I'm just gonna get rid of all his stuff so I can reassign it. He's got no weapons. And disband. Throthy. Can you do something to them? Let's damage their walls. No, I can't.
Arcane winds under control.
Actually, I don't want to die, so I'm just going to. Oh, he's got a rune of might. Okay, and now we go here. Disband. Okay. Throthy, the once murdered. Love you, man. Hit the benches. Have some ales. You've had a long, successful campaign for me. Appreciate everything you did, including staying up north and babysitting up there for 50 turns. Very appreciated. Go grab yourself a beer. Okay. Older Karak. No weapons. Brewmaster. Cooper. Jill Smith. Student. Dwarf Bride. And we're, like I said, we're gonna lose a lot of our tech because we were over 600%. It's already going down because all the students I'm redeploying. I'll put them back on them once I re-recruit them. But we might lose you know, maybe a couple turns out of our things, but I think we're still gonna beat our goal of 250 turns to have all our techs done, I think. Older Karak. Oh, a bit of a sneeze there. Okay, and we'll see you later. Hit the benches. Okay, Norgrim Kemri. And I'll just recruit everyone, and if I get to the end and I need to take some heroes out of armies, I'll take them out of Ungram's army first, because he can just do all slayers, you know, like that will not be a bad thing. Okay, now, yeah, we have one left. Durgan Zorn. Choir Master. You might have to do a little bit of city management to sort out you know, our public order and stuff like that, but that looks like everybody. It sure is. So now if I go here, I believe I can recruit everyone here. Thane, Runesmith, Okay, Thane, Runesmith, Thane. I have 5, 4, and 5 available. So that's, yeah, that's 14, 15. I need to find 5 heroes. Morgus is going to keep his. Cazador will keep his 2 boys. Raz will keep his. Ungram.
To die in battle.
Yeah. He doesn't need his, but I'm going to go take Talan first. And then I will get rid of these 3, and then I need to find 2 more. Thrund. Oh, I like Thrund's army. Oh. I'm going to have to make some hard choices. Kazadni, rank 29, 28, and 31. Maybe I just send them to that army because they're such high rank. And I guess I can take the 2 runesmiths out of Thrund's army. Yeah, that'll probably work, and then I just keep Scalder, Hammerfist, to buff up the cannons and to manage my backline. And then I replace those 2 runesmiths with hammers. I think that'll work. So we go up here, and I can recruit everyone here. Let me just double check. Yep. And those Thanes are coming at rank 16, runesmiths at 10, master engineers at 10. And because I get to re-recruit them, I'm going to get to redo their skill trees so I can put them all into more combat roles. And the lord I want is, I don't want a regular lord, I do want a runesmith, a rune lord, because he's got the Anvil of Doom. Just 15. Can crank. What rank is he? 15. Okay. So, and the Anvil of Doom gives 15% magic resistance map wide, which will help all my heroes. So we recruit a lord. We're going to recruit a rune lord. Kunhern has got 1 turn till he's ready. So melee attack +5. Enemy hero action chance -20. Yeah, I'll take the melee attack +5. So that's King Lun Stronghold. Ah, alright. He's going to have an all-hero army. Cool.
I'm ready. Setting off.
Okay, so again, he is, I'm going to give him Route Marcher, and the Anvil of Doom, Rune of Grimnir, so he's tanky, Rune of Hearth and Home, okay, Forge Fire, Strike the Runes, Master Rune of Wrath and Rune, all these, and that's him. And as I level up, I will just, you know, get further things to buff them, because there's nothing here that buffs, that's gonna really buff our army. So I'll finish off here, and then maybe I go down this tree. I get Lightning Strike and Inspirational Leader for casualty replenishment. You know, maybe, I don't know, Ambush Defense Chance. Maybe I go through there because I don't really need anything here. So he's got an Anvil of Doom, Rune of Striking, Rune of Might, Rune of Parrying, Rune of Fury. And what kind of kit do I want to give him? So I would like to get him a Rune Bearer. Oh, an Archivist. Yeah, let's put that on. Put that on. No. I got a Rune Bearer for speed. Not that I need it right now. No. Yeah, I guess we give him an Archivist then. And something for himself personally, I have a Magic Resistance. Standard Gleaming Pendant, Scarecrow Banner, Brewmaster, Choirmaster, Cooper, okay, Grudge Keeper, Reckoner? No. Sapper, Shieldbreaker, Slayer Ward, Stonemason. Don't I have no Lichbone Pendants left? Rune of Battle. Stoicism, Leadership, Ancestor Rune, Unbreakable, Courage, yeah, no. Gleaming Pendant, Leadership. Oh, maybe I don't have any Magic Resist left. Daughter of Valaya. Unless I'm missing it, I'll just double check. No, I surely don't. So what do I want? Rune of Battle, melee attack +6, leadership +4, signed unit. Sure, he'll lead for a little longer. Melee defense plus. Let's give him a ward save. That gambler's armor. I like the fencer's blade. Don't need anything special here. I'm going to give him the fencer's blade so he's a little more tanky, and the ward save so he's more tanky. Other trickster's shard, -22 magic resistance. Actually, that's good for his runes, so maybe I give him a magical weapon. Sword of anti-hero, sure. Okay, I like that. Now I get here to start recruiting. So I guess it doesn't really matter. I just recruit everybody as they come. So yeah, Thane, he's strong. Recruit.
Yes.
And we go here. Thane. Recruit.
Tis time.
So
What's orders?
we're gonna make our Thanes again tanky. Blade Master, hard to hit. Full plate armor, foe seeker, scarred veteran, blade shield, deadly onslaught, and I guess we go full plate armor. I really want to make them all as basically as tanky as possible, as opposed to just kind of hitting hard. Well, maybe I could switch them up and give this guy Deadly Blade and Devastating Charge, Foe Seeker, Scarred Veteran, Wound Maker, Deadly Onslaught, something like that. Devastating Charge, Relentless, yeah. Give him stuff like that. So you'll be slightly different. Okay. And it might take me a few turns to be able to see no characters available. It may take me a few turns to get everyone. Okay.
The runes are ready.
So recruit him. Rune of Grimnir, Rune of Hearth and Home. Rune of Striking. Rune of Parrying. Okay. And yeah, I just like the idea of making this army. I think it'll be pretty fun. Melee attack tough. Yeah, let's get someone who's tough.
Ready to do the guild's bidding.
Grimnir. So this ammunition for missile infantry doesn't matter. Deadeye is his range matters. And technical enhancement, his armor, ballistics calibration. Sapper doesn't matter. Ballistic instructor doesn't matter. Defensive coordinator, so overseer it is. Okay.
Aye, lad, what can I do?
Yeah, these guys are all going to be pretty cookie cutter. 1, 2, 3. Deadeye, ballistics. Overseer. Thane. Oh, poison attacks. I like it.
You summoned me.
I did summon you, in fact. Oh shoot. You know what I've got to give him is route as son of a gun. So let's I was really wondering if our master engineers buffs would stack.
Ready to do the guild's
So
bidding.
I'm gonna give them all increased mobility, because I would like to know if that actually stacks or not. Okay. Runesmith. Okay, recruit.
The runes are ready.
Yeah, there's nothing. Oh, magical item drop chance? Sure. Get one of those. Good enough. And now I'm done for heroes here. Thane, Runesmith, Master Engineer. Now, I'll go to these guys. And I just want to make sure they have a student or an archivist. And then next turn we'll get all that stuff sorted out. Student. Details. Archivist. Student. Just for the research rate. And I don't need it for that long. I'm really almost done getting my... gonna go here. So let me pick these guys out individually. I'm almost done all of my research, so yeah, no more archivists. It's just students now. Where's my students? Stonemates. There we go. Okay.
Balaya's will binds me to you.
It binds me to you too. Okay. Let's go student. There's no student. Okay, so you'll notice we're at 544. Next turn will be up quite a bit. And then I can put, I have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll put them all in here. And you know, I should give one of my Thanes training to give all these guys experience who are in the army. I don't know if it'll work. So we'll check it out and see if it does. Okay, Kangar's ready to go. Nice. So I'm not gonna move my troops or anything. I'm just gonna go through my buildings, and then I'll come back for the next episode. I'll talk about my plans, what I'm gonna be focusing on, and I'll go from there. Really, that's kind of the idea, and yeah.
Onward.
That's so awesome. Nothing but gyro bombers as a support army. This is just such a great idea. Gotta think of a name for him. Yeah, if anyone has a really good name for him, like, you know, that would be a dwarfy version of like a wing commander or an Air Force commander, that would be absolutely wonderful. So let's go through and do our buildings. Ash River. Yep. Adelan Mountains. Trinket Maker for income. Trinket Maker for income. Blightwater. See, I don't need this building now in Blightwater, because I have enough runesmiths. So I'm just going to get rid of it. Garrison. Cinnabar Mine for income. Corone. I'll get that just to hold the public order in check. Alright, Great Desert of Araby, Trinket Maker for income, Trinket Maker for income, Kingdom of Beasts. What did I want? Oh right, we'll get the Trading Depot for income, and the Trading Depot for income. Land of Assassins, Trading Depot for income. Peak Pass, Public Order building. We'll get some beer hall in there. Casa Bar. We're going to a Great Hold. We can switch to taxes. We can get rid of the growth buildings here, here, and here. Should probably put in another Public Order building. Trading Depot for income. Now we got Widrioth. Sure, we'll go for a Feast Hall for Public Order. Etain. Drinking Hall, Public Order. Safari. We'll get some more growth going in Port Ellister. What did I want in the White Tower of Hoeth? Okay, we got this cool building going. I want to get the growth in there. That's the most important thing, so I can get this to rank 5 and get the research rate plus 12%, which doesn't matter, but the construction cost for minus 10. I just want all my special buildings. So I don't really need to get that one, but I just want it because it's special and it's new. And it makes me happy. Broken lands, income. So we get the Trinket Maker left, gone. Do I have any public order problems? So Western Sylvania, minus 91 is going up. Paravon, minus 29 and going down. I'm going to take this building out of Canals and build a public order building. Just to keep that under control. Northern World's Edge Mountains going up. Everything else is going up. Trace going down. It's not a big deal. Okay, income. Western Sylvania. I'm not taxing you. Now I am. Yavris. Not worth taxing. Not worth taxing for sure. Can't tax that. Giant Home Mountains. Not worth taxing. Broken Islands. Do I have any public order buildings on the way? No. But I'm going to finish that province, so I'm going to tax it. Forest of Ardennes. Yep, 651 minus 1 public order. We'll go ahead and tax that. Bastogne. Tax that. Well, it's got nothing. But its public order is minus 1. That's going to take 100 turns. Yeah, might as well tax it. Nagaroth. Perfect. It'll be at 0. We'll tax that. Safari. We can definitely tax that. It'll be plus 13. Okay. And what are top settlements right now? Oops. Rib Peaks is almost at 10,000 per turn. It's going to go down now that I've gotten rid of those heroes. But it is what it is. It's not too bad. Okay, we'll go to our diplomacy. Strength rank. Hexawaddle's 1, we're 2. Empire's 3, Lothern's 4, and Nagaron is a very distant 5. But they're not distant, not a whole lot, because Lothern was 5 for 1 turn, I believe. So just out of curiosity.
What brings you before the Lord of the...
Oh yeah, you keep talking there, Darth Vader. Okay. No peace. No peace. The Empire. Yeah, we're good. We're good with the Empire, and we're gonna keep being good. I could. We're both at war with the same people. You know what? Maybe I just offer a small gift.
On it.
Just to keep this going up. I don't want it to go down. I don't want to get caught sideswiped by the Empire, you know, all of a sudden declaring war on us for some reason. And it's only 2,000 gold. And it's just to maintain that relationship, to make sure it stays effective. Great Book of Grudges. Yeah, we need Mangrove Coast. We know we lost that. And Oxel. And Subatan. So these 3, we have to go take them. And we will. We have to get this army over here sorted and healed up. I think I bring down yeah, I think I'm bringing Raj down here right now. Yep, I sure am. And I think I will also bring Kanger down there. And I will follow up with Thomas Bugman. And Kunhern's going to be ready next turn. And we bring our support armies down there. Gorzan Ironbeard with his Air Force. And King Lund Stronghold. And he's going to have his all-hero army. So we're going to have a lot of armies going down there. This is going to cost us. But as long as we stay above our trade, I mean, we'll be just fine. I mean, we really are just fine. We own most of the map, really. I mean, we're in very good shape. And this is us and the Empire are light as allies. So there's nothing going to slow us down Now I just want to pay attention to maintaining my relationship with the Empire until we're the very last two, and then we can work things out from there. So that'll be this episode. Two new armies on the way, an all-hero army and a all-gyro bomber army. Both support armies meant to go with another army on a 2-on-1. It'll be fun because I can just grab these guys into 3 big groups and just get them to go kill something. And whenever I'm bored, I just grab a gyrocopter and go bomb somebody. And I can just run around with Gorzen and hit somebody. It'll be a fun army. Well, yeah, that'll be it for the episode. So we'll end it here. When I come back, I'll talk a little bit about my strategy. I think I'm going to sit down and look at the map. I kind of already went over where my armies are going. I think it's generally going to be the case. It's not much. It's not as deep strategy from here. I just want to have some fun battles with some of our fun armies before the end of the campaign, or we start to snowball so hard it's just obvious. I mean, we just won't have a chance of losing a battle unless we force a 1-on-1 or something goofy like that. So like right now, I guess the funnest part is we do have Ungrim over here all by himself in the heart of Lizardman territory going nuts. So he's likely to get caught at some point by an army or two in a very difficult position. But I think I take Talaxtalan, I get rid of his heroes, because I put those into my hero army, and I probably walk these guys up, and then I'll put in more Slayers, so it'll just be him and all his Slayers. I mean, I have these armies to buff everybody up by these heroes, but I don't need them in this army. They're just kind of a fun to have, to be honest, and that's what I'll do. I should actually replace these Rangers with great weapons with Bugmans. I think that would, I mean, it wouldn't be as effective, but it would be cleaner, and these Bugman's Rangers are just really good. Oh, and we have our Bugman's Ranger army going. Right. With Thomas Bugman. Where is he? Right. He's up here. So he's going to hand off these Rangers to Kunhern when Kunhern is, next turn when Kunhern is done being wounded. And then he'll finish recruiting more Bugman's Rangers. And I was going to put a bunch of engineers in here, but I don't have enough, so it's all Bugman's Rangers for him. So they all cross-support each other, skirmish, you know, and it'll be a kind of another support army. It's not quite what I envisioned off the get-go, but it'll be fun to try, right? And very different. And then I guess the very last army, I need to get an army with a bunch of Trollhammer torpedoes. I only have 1 unit of Trollhammer torpedoes in my entire roster, so I'll get an army with maybe like 8 Trollhammers, a couple cannons, and a bunch of Ironbreakers or something like that, but that'll be that. So anyways, end the episode here. I'll see you next time on our Mortal Empire's Legendary Dwarf campaign walkthrough. Have a good one.